Google Ads agencies don't want you to know that this automation exists because it literally replaces half of their workflow. So, and I'm just gonna give it to you for free. So, my name is Liam. I've been a developer for about a decade now. I raised about $500,000 for my first startup. I've hired over 100 people. I actually do some of the crazy stuff you see online. Like I wake up at 4:30 in the morning every day. I like working every day. And in a past life, I was one of the best rowers in the world. I like to take that sort of discipline and help people make more money with code. So, and I've worked with some of the big names like Make-A-Wish, celebrities, this sort of stuff. But in this video, uh, we're gonna look at a script that basically automates a lot of Google Ads stuff. Simple, easy. I found a guy on Reddit that was asking this question, and I was like, let's build it and give it to you for free right now. So let's rock out. Okay, so this is in r/ppc or like pay per click. So he's asking, and this is Deck Deck Declan 92 Declan 92 script or AI advice to handle dozens of Google ad accounts. So in this context, he's an agency, but again, you could use this yourself. Hi everyone, I'm a freelance Google Ads consultant managing a lot of accounts and looking for tips, script or AI to reduce much of my workload. Do you use scripts or AI to write or optimize ads, headline descriptions, variations, this kind of stuff, handle reporting, so performance summaries, client ready reports, monitor accounts, spot issues, create alerts, this sort of stuff. So any concrete tools, scripts, workflows you'd recommend? Thanks. Very simple. All right. So if you go in the description right now, you will see at demo.nova.codes this Google Ads automation configurator. So how this works, so we can literally click this. It's very cute. We see the daily trigger. Well, let's go through it. So we see we'll pull the account data, we'll analyze the performance of each campaign. We will generate alerts, create the report, add kind of like AI optimization as needed. You'll get that feedback. You could send that to clients if you are an agency or just you are the client in this case. And you can flag anything for review. So, yeah, and just look at it one more time. Holy schmoly. Beautiful animation, if I do say so myself. So how this works, right? Um, we when we're using automations, we need some sort of trigger. Like, why does this occur? For here, we're going to be using. I'll get kind of technical, and then I will make it more simple. So we'll look at a cron job, right? A cron job, like chronological job, or this is going to occur at a certain time every day. From there, we're going to use the Google Ads API. API is a fancy word for basically saying, I want to talk to this person's code over here from my code. So I want to talk to Google Ads with my code. We're going to pull the information that we need. From there, we have kind of internal metrics for what it constitutes like an issue. And then we will optimize it and make it easier so we make more money. Make more money. Big like kind of flag here is with any of my demos, I never take like you're putting sensitive information in here. You can look through all the code. I'm literally not storing any of it. It's all client side, or it's basically like it stays within your personal browser. So I can't guarantee that someone's not like hacking your computer or whatever, but I'm certainly not like I don't care about your Google Ads credentials. I don't care at all. So, but it'll help you obviously. So here, you would get your client ID, you would get your client secret and your developer token, and then your refresh token. So again, yeah, I put a little label here too. Like all of this stays local. I'm never going to touch this stuff. And you have this long thing of code that will basically shift and conform based on what you type in. So you have your API stuff, then you have your account IDs. So this is if you have multiple campaigns running or multiple like accounts on Google Ads, you'd use this. The alert settings. So here you could basically change the performance thresholds, the budget thresholds, the CPA spike thresholds. Now, if you have an agency and you're like, hey, look, I just want to use Liam's automation. I don't want to pay him whatever, $500 a month, whatever you're paying right now. CPA is cost per acquisition. So it's basically, yeah, basically alert when cost per acquisition increases. Or it's like, how much money does it take for the thing that we want to occur, right? And you can set that signal whether it's booking a initial consultation with a client or it's a full acquisition, right? So they will have this configured for you. Yeah. The AI settings. So this automation uses OpenAI. If you're talking to OpenAI like in your chat, like in just a browser, right? That's kind of like the chat mode. This is just using it kind of the technical side of things. So you would go to OpenAI and you'd basically get an account there, the developer side of things. Here, you could add different models. I did the one that I think is pretty cost effective. Again, you're not going to break the bank by doing a couple calls to the GPT-4 model. And then finally, delivery. So if you want to, you don't need to set this up if you're doing this locally, but if you're doing this as a agency, right? Or you want to send this information to somebody else, this code can handle that for you. But transparently, this stuff can be a little annoying to set up. So, but again, if you're an agency, you already would be more familiar with that kind of stuff. This is a Python file. So Python is a programming language. You'll need to download Python to run this on your computer. Again, if you want to contact me and you want my team to like handle all of this stuff for you, no sweat, happy to do so. But if you want to do it yourself, you will need to download Python. And literally this, whatever, like 500 lines of code will work for you. So you can copy the code or you can literally download it yourself. All works. And you can literally let go of an agency potentially by using this. So save yourself some extra money. On the side, or as a side note, if you are doing $25,000 or more in top line revenue, so the amount of money you're making per month, I'm happy to do a lot of free stuff for you. So I'm happy to give you literally like $3,000 to $5,000 of free automation work on me. There's a link in the description. Feel free to check it out. Thanks for your time, and I will see you tomorrow.